The beleaguered West Indies cricketers have little time to brew over their World Cup disappointment as they will host India in the Caribbean shortly before facing Afghanistan in a maiden test match between the two teams in India in November. This game is part of a full tour that also includes 3 T20Is and 3 ODIs. The Windies lead Afghanistan 5-4 in the head-to-head, their most recent victory coming in the World Cup this week. The one-off test would mark Afghanistan's third appearance in the longest format. They were beaten on debut by India in 2018 but came up trumps against Ireland in 2019. The Windies will stay in India after the Afghan series to play the hosts in a series that includes 3 T20Is and 3 ODIs. Meanwhile, Windies skipper Jason Holder is highlighting the obvious for his team's failure to secure a semi-final spot at the ongoing World Cup in England. Holder's team had to settle for one of the lesser places, and for once, the skipper couldn't point to the familiar lack of preparation nor to insufficient time to adapt to English conditions.
I think inconsistency let us down. We were just inconsistent in all 3 departments. I think our fielding has a lot to improve. I think the bowlers had a really good outing. Credit to each and every bowler who put up their hand whenever called upon. But in terms of the batting, it's very, very inconsistent as well. And it's just going forward, we just need to be a lot more consistent. Yeah, it's good to get over the line. We've had some close encounters in this entire campaign, and it's finally good to get over the line at the back end of the tournament.
India finished top of the World Cup group table with a 7-wicket win against Sri Lanka, with Australia losing to South Africa by 10 runs. India stayed above then and will play New Zealand in the semi-final at Old Trafford on Tuesday. Rohit Sharma became the first man to score 5 centuries in a single World Cup as India chased down 265 with 6.3 overs to spare at Headingley. Angelo Matthews made 113 as Sri Lanka recovered from 55 to 4 to post 264 for 7. Meanwhile, England will face Australia in the World Cup semi-finals on Thursday after Aaron Finch's side was edged out by South Africa in a thriller at Old Trafford. Australia fell 10 runs short in the competition's final group game and as a result will head to Edgbaston to face England, while India, as group winners, will play New Zealand at Old Trafford on Tuesday.